YouTube lovers, welcome back to Shayla's Journey to Success. I'm getting everything set up and letting my camera kind of get into its focus. So welcome back to the channel again. I thank you so much for all the support on my new series for becoming a Black yoga instructor. So this is episode number 2 for week number 2. I've challenged myself during this course to just go ahead and do 2 videos a week if I'm able to, because I'm practicing on the daily. So I wanted to use that as an opportunity to show my progress and my practice as well, and give you all something else to join me in. So as I get into my flow and my stretch to warm up, I just want to say welcome back to the channel. It is doing well, and I am grateful to have each and every one of you a part of the team, because it wouldn't be doing well without you all. And if you are new to this channel, I really say thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Please, if you like what you see thus far, go ahead and hit that button below, as well as share with your family and friends, comment what you think about it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Please join Team Success as we grow. As I develop myself, you can develop yourself as well and become a better version of you. So without further ado, please get relaxed, get comfortable on your mat, and jump in with me in this flow. All right, I hope you enjoy. Bye.
Back up overhead, and we'll take that little twist to the other side. Again, both hands back up overhead. Find those cactus arms. Beautiful. Both hands come up. Let's bring it behind us. Interlace those fingertips behind you. Peel your arms off your back, and we're just going to fold forward here. Releasing any tension in the back of your neck. Release those hands, and you can just bring them in front of you now, and just find the forward fold that works for you at this time in your practice. Maybe bringing some breath to the back body here. Filling up that space behind the heart, filling up your sidelines. Beautiful. Let's walk those fingertips back to our legs, and let's switch the legs if you are sitting in this Sukhasana pose, so that you take your other leg to the front. Find that supported spine again, crown of the head nice and tall. On the inhale, our arms come up overhead. Exhale, find those cactus arms. Bring the arms up and overhead. We're going to bring it forward again. And this time we're going to walk our fingertips over to in front of the left knee. You can come up on those spider fingertips if you like, and find that engagement underneath the arms, and release your head down in between your hands. Letting go here, connecting breath to movement. We'll walk those fingers back towards the knee. The left fingers will stay there. The right hand goes up and back at a diagonal. Gaze can follow. And then we drop that hand down, and we take the twist. We bring our front hand around to the knee. Sit up nice and tall. We like a straight spine in our twists. Gaze can go over that right shoulder. Beautiful. Release from here. Both arms come up overhead. Find those cactus arms, lift your heart. Both hands come up, we'll bring that forward, and we'll find that twist on the other side. So walk those fingertips in front of the right knee. And then just bring it forward, releasing your head between your hands, letting go. You walk those fingertips back towards the knee. It's the right hand that stays. It's the left hand that floats to the back. The gaze can follow. And then we drop that hand down. We bring the front hand across to the knee. Nice straight spine. Gaze can go out over the left shoulder. Beautiful. Release from here. It's both hands up overhead. Cactus arms. Nice deep inhalation as we bring everything up, and sigh it out again as you bring those arms down to your side. Beautiful. We're going to meet in tabletop, so take your time to get there. If you like something under your knees, please bring your blanket or whatever you use for support. Fingertips are nice and wide, middle fingers pointing towards the front of the mat. Be sure to find some engagement in the thumb and the index finger pressing into the mat. Your elbows are over your shoulders are over your wrists. Your hips are over your knees. We'll take a couple traditional cat-cows here. So on the inhalation, drop the belly. Gaze goes up. We find our cow pose. On the exhalation, we round our belly. Gaze goes back. Push through the palms of the hands. We're in cat. Just flow through your cat-cow at your pace, bringing breath to this movement. This is a pose where I like to bring the breath to the movement first to make sure that I'm really finding that breath-body movement connection. You can close your eyes. Again, take note as to how your body's feeling this morning. We'll take about 2 more traditional cat-cows here. And when you've finished your 2, let's meet with that flat back. We'll bring the right leg back, toes are on the ground. We'll just rock back and forth through that heel. Core's engaged. Beautiful, find stillness here. Bring that right leg up. Let's bring it to the back left corner of the mat. And again, you're on the toes. Gaze can go out over the left. Finding the stretch here. Beautiful, bring that back to center. And then the option is to bring your left hand in front. Find sunburn here, engage the core. Option here, you can stay here or you can reach around and grab that foot and take a little back bend and a twist. Remember going where your body is ready to go this morning. Beautiful, release from that if you have the back foot. Bring the hand and the knee down. Let's meet in child's pose, toes together, feet nice and wide, arms up in front. Maybe your head comes down to the mat or a block or blanket. If child's pose doesn't work for you with the wide knees, please bring the knees together. Find a pose that works for you. You can roll back and forth on your forehead here. Find your ujjayi breath. You should be able to hear yourself breathing. Beautiful, let's come back up. We'll find tabletop again. We'll just take that flow on the other side. So this time it's the left foot that comes up. We bring it to the back, the toes are down. We rock back and forth. Find the core engagement here. Check in with the fingers, the hands. Make sure you're pushing through the pads of the fingers, even the knuckles. Engage the core, we lift that up, we bring it to the back, left corner of the mat, and maybe gaze goes out over the right shoulder. Sorry, right corner of the mat. Beautiful, release from here, we bring that behind us, and the option is to bring the right hand into the pose. The balance here, engage your core. You can stay here, or you can reach behind and take that little twist, back bend. If you have your back foot, we'll release everything. We'll bring the hand and the knee back down. We're going to get ready for our first downward dog. Tuck those toes and lift the hips. First downward dog, let's pedal everything out nice and slow. Finding whatever movement you need here. Coming up high on your toes. You can bring those heels to one side of the mat. And then you can come through center and bring them to the other side of the mat. Finding your ujjayi breath. Releasing your head between your hands. Take a deep bend in your knees. Bring your chest towards your thighs here. Feel that nice long spine. I'll find stillness here in our downward dog. Let's breathe together. Let's take a deep inhalation in through the nose. And release it out through the mouth. Beautiful. We'll make our way to the front of the mat. Come up on your toes. Gaze goes forward. We'll walk to the front of the mat. We're meeting in our forward fold. You can grab those elbows and maybe sway your hips side to side. Releasing any tension in your head. Maybe shaking your head yes and no. Up and down. Like you have those elbows. Let's find stillness. Release the hands to the ground. It's a halfway lift with the hands on the shins. Crown of the head is forward. We find that nice flat back. Beautiful. Release your hands down to the mat. It's a slight bend in the knees. We bring everything up and around. Gaze may follow. We bring our hands down through heart center. And we're back at the front of our mat in mountain pose. Take a minute here. You'll feel supported by the ground beneath you. Look to roll back and forth a little bit before I find the spot where I feel supported. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. We're going to interlace those fingertips. Push through the palms. Let's take that all over to the left. We'll take it back through center. And we'll take it over to the right. It comes back through center. Gaze goes up. Lift the heart. We'll release those hands behind us. We'll interlace them on our back. We'll peel our hands off of our back. Bend your knees deeply and fold forward. You can bend your knees so deeply that your chest is resting on your thighs here. Release those hands down to the mat. We'll find that halfway lift. Nice flat back. Release the hands back down to the mat. We'll take a twist down here. If you like blocks in your twist, please have one available. Well, it's a deep bend in the right knee. The right hand's in front of the right toes. And then we release that left hand up. See if you can find engagement in the left foot. Pushing into the big toe side of that foot. And seeing the engagement that brings to the outer leg here. Remembering to breathe. Release from that side. Bring some movement to your hips to find alignment. And we'll take that twist on the other side. It's the left hand that comes in front of the left leg. You bend that leg deeply. You can always just have your hand going towards the ground and you float the right hand up. And then when you get there, find engagement in the right foot, pushing into the big toe side of that foot. And breathing. Release that hand down. It's a halfway lift. Release the hands to the mat. We're stepping back with the left foot. We're finding low lunge. Bring that knee down, uncurl the toes. Your hands can come up to your thighs. Take your time to get here. You want your knee stacked over your ankle. Beautiful. Arms can go up. And we'll find those cactus arms. We'll lift that heart. Beautiful. Arms come back up overhead. Release those hands. Frame that front foot. We'll find our half splits. Scoot that right leg forward if you need to. Flex the foot, pushing the heel into the ground. Pulling the right hip back. And then releasing towards your thigh. Blocks are great here if you have blocks or even hooks. That's also good ventilation of the nose. And release it through the mouth. Beautiful. We release from here by bending the front knee. We curl the toes in the back. Frame the front foot. We step back to our downward dog. Let's all come forward into high plank. We'll release the knees to the ground. Uncurl the toes. We're flowing through. Keep the back of the body up. It's chin and chest that come down. We scoop through. We find our first cobra. Bringing those elbows in, tops of the feet pushing into the mat. Find engagement in the thighs, in the back of the body. Take a breath here in cobra. And we'll bring this all back to downward dog. It's the left leg that goes up. We're going to step through and find our high lunge. Take your time to get there. Arms come up overhead. Give up on the tail on the back. Noticing if the front knee is stacking over the ankle. Maybe find some distance between the shoulders and the ears here. Beautiful. Release those hands to frame the foot. We'll bring the right foot forward to meet the left. We're back in our forward fold. It's a halfway lift. Release your hands to the mat. We bring it all up. And hands come through heart center. We're back at the front of the mat in mountain pose. Beautiful. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Interlace those fingertips, push through the palms. This time we'll go over to the right. We'll come back through center. We'll bring it over to the left. We'll come back through center. Lift the heart, little back bend here. We'll bring those hands behind us, interlace fingertips the opposite way, the way that feels funny. Peel them off your back. We'll fold forward with that deep bend in the knees, bringing your chest towards the thigh. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Front of the head goes towards the ground. Let go of any tension you're holding onto in your neck. Release your hands down to the mat. It's a halfway lift. Crown of the head's forward. The hands come back down to the mat. We'll take another twist here. This will be a revolved twist. So this time when we take the deep bend in the right knee, we bring the left hand in front and we float the right hand up. Bringing rapid movement here. Release from this side. Find some movement in the hips to find alignment. And we'll take that twist on the other side. It's the deep bend in the left knee. The right hand comes across, the left hand floats up. Maybe your gaze follows. Beautiful, release from here. And it's the right foot that will step back. We'll find our low lunge on this side. Bring that knee down, uncurl those toes. Your arms come up overhead. We'll find cactus arms, bend forward, opening up that back psoas muscle. Those arms come back up overhead. And we frame the front foot. As we bring that left leg to straight, scooting it forward, coming up on the heel, flexing the foot, pulling the left hip back. As you release down using the support of your blocks or your books, bringing your chest towards your thigh. Release your head. Connect to breath. We release from here by bending that knee. We curl the toes on the right. We're stepping back into our downward dog. And come forward to high plank. Your knees can go down at any time. Let's hold this for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Everyone bring their knees down. Uncurl your toes. It's chin and chest first. We scoot through. We're back in our cobra. Bring the legs into the pose, elbows in. And then we come back to our downward dog. It's the right leg that goes up. And we step forward into our high lunge on this side. Take your time to get there. Finding that space between the shoulders and the ears. Beautiful. We release down from here. The left hand goes to the ground. The right hand floats up for the twist. We release that right hand down. We step the left leg to the front. We're back in our forward fold. We find our halfway lift. We release the hands to the mat. It's a slight bend in the knees. We bring everything up. Hands come through heart center. We're back at the front of the mat. Into Dasana, our mountain pose. We'll keep flowing here. If you need some water, get some water. Otherwise, just take a moment at the front of the mat. Maybe bring your hands to heart center and check in with you. Notice any body sensations you're feeling. Connect to your journey back. Beautiful. Let's find chair pose. Sit down in the heels. Find engagement in the core. Hands can come to your waist, or they can come up overhead. We'll find a little movement here, bringing those hands down behind us like the airplane arms. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Again, inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it forward. One more time. Beautiful. We'll all release from here. We'll come to standing. We're bringing it down. We're folding forward. We're finding our halfway lift. We're releasing our hands to the mat. We're stepping back into high plank. We'll flow through Chaturanga Dandasana from here.